Good morning, students. In previous class, we discussed different types of animal tissues. Animal tissues are mainly four types. They are epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. We know, children, all the tissues are formed from cells. All the tissues are formed from cells. All the tissues are formed from cells. Okay, so all the organisms in the world, all the organisms, either living organism or non-living organisms, are made up of cells. So all the organisms are made up of cells. All the organisms are made up of cells. So cell is the basic unit of life. So cell is the basic unit of life. Cell is the basic unit of life. Okay, children. Now it is very interesting, children. Some types of materials are enter into the cell, and some types of materials are exit out of the cell. You know, children, some types of materials are enter into the cell, and some types of materials are exit out of the cell. Why this process is occurred? How this process is occurred? This process is occurred through a special processes like osmosis and diffusion. In osmosis and diffusion processes, certain types of materials are enter into the cell, and some types of materials are exit out of the cell. So in this process, the entry and exit of the materials, osmosis and diffusion process play a important role. Okay, children. Which type of materials are enter into the cell and which type of materials are exit out of the cell? Okay, children, we know this process. We draw one table. The table is, first of all, we write the name of the substance and should enter into the cell, and second one is should enter into the cell. And next one is should exit out of the cell. Exit out of the cell. Exit out of the cell. Okay, children, this is the table. In this table, children, we take different types of substances. The first substance is oxygen. Second one is glucose. Third one is proteins. Okay. Fourth one is fats. Fourth one is fats. Fifth one is vitamins. Sixth one is minerals. Carbon dioxide and waste materials and waste. These are the different types of materials present in the table. In all these materials, some materials are enter into the cell and some materials are exit out of the cell. Okay, children? Which type of material is enter and which type of material is exit out of the cell? Listen, oxygen. First of all, oxygen. Oxygen is very essential for all the living organisms. So, oxygen is enter into the cell. Glucose. Glucose is one type of nutrient. So, it is needed for the cell to release energy. So, glucose is also enter into the cell. Proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. These are all the nutrients. They are also essential for the growth and development of the every living organisms. So all the living organisms are made up of cells. So all these proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals are enter into the cell. Enter into the cell. And then carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is unnecessary, unwanted material or unwanted substance. So it is not needed in our body. But carbon dioxide is very essential for the preparation of food materials in the plants, in the process of photosynthesis. So carbon dioxide is also enter into plant cells, and carbon dioxide is also released in the process of respiration. So it is exit out of the cell. Carbon dioxide is a gas. It is necessary for the preparation of food material in plant cells. But in respiration, carbon dioxide is also released into atmosphere. Waste materials. Waste materials are the unwanted or useless substances. They are formed in the different metabolic activities in the organisms. So they should not present in the cells. So they can exit out of the cell. So in this table, children, we know the different types of substances. Some substances are enter into the cell because they are very essential for the growth and development of the bodies. Some materials are not needed to our body or cells, so they can remove or they can exit the cell. So some materials are exit out of the cell. According to this table, children, cells perform different functions. Cells perform different functions. Different functions. For these different functions, they need different types of materials. Cells perform different types of functions. To perform these functions, cells need different types of substances or materials are required by the cell. Okay, so these substances are, some are solids, some are liquids, and some are gases. Children, in our body or in living organisms body, cells perform different types of functions. All these functions, cells need different types of substances or materials required by the cells. So the substances are mainly categorized into three types. What are they? Solids, liquids and gases. According to the above table, in these substances, some are solid substances are present, some are liquids are present, some are gases are present. Okay, children. So, what are the examples of solids? Solids. Glucose. Okay. Lipids, etc. Okay, glucose, that's all. Next one, liquids. What are the liquid materials needed for us? Water is a very essential nutrient. And some gases are also needed. Gases. What are the examples of gases? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, children. To understand the entry or exit of the substances into and out of the cell, we can perform some activities. Children, listen. To understand the entry and exit of the substances into the cell and out of the cell, we can perform some different types of activities. Okay, children. For doing these activities, we have to prepare different types of solutions. What are the solutions? Saturated solution, unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution. Okay. You are learned in the physics class. Solutions are mainly classified into three types. They are saturated solutions, unsaturated solutions and supersaturated solutions. These are the three types of solutions. We can, doing these activities, we have prepared different types of solutions. Okay, children? How to prepare solution? This is discussed in the next class. Okay, children? Thank you.